Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yes, be careful what you wish for. So the same thing here in this article. I think a guy who seems to be reasonable and logic talks about Putin being replaced and what would be the options if he is replaced, who might be be the new leader of Russia. And he's thinking that maybe it's going to be a worse option than they have right now, or a better one. It depends, I guess, how Russia or how this ends between United States and Russia. So this article comes from Business Insider, and it's from today, the 15th of October 2022. This is the title. Putin will be replaced, but by someone even more extreme, warns former UK spy chief. The UK's former spy chief, Sir Alex Younger, said Vladimir Putin will be replaced in quote-unquote due course, end quote. But the ex-MI6 told BBC Newsnight, and I'm quoting, "Be very careful what we wish for," end quote. Younger said he expects Putin's replacement to be even more right-wing and extreme. Why not left-wing and extreme? Pay attention when the mass media portrays extreme, and you rarely find left-wing extremists or far left. But they will throw this right-wing extreme all the time. Just pay attention. Like communism or the social democrats are not extreme left. No, they're just moderate. And they use this when I say, well, moderate left. No, what is that? Like half communists? Is that what it is? In between normal and criminal? Is that what it is? Yes, I said it. The former head of the UK's Secret Intelligence Services said that the Russian President Vladimir Putin will be replaced in due course, most likely by someone even more extreme. So that means Putin is a balanced dude then? He's a better option? It seems like. Or this guy is just a Russian spy activated. Sir Alex Younger, who served as MI6 chief from 2014 and 2020, appeared on BBC Newsnight on Tuesday, and was asked by presenter Christy Work whether Putin could be overthrown. And this is what this guy probably answer is, because it's in quotation marks. He's in danger of becoming outflanked by the very political constituency he created. I think that he is the result of the public. And that's how it works usually, right? So Trump was a result of what? Of Obama's policies. And it was voted by people that were created by Obama policies. So Putin created this? Well, might be. He created all of them because he had time in his 50 years career. He replied, the chauvinistic, and I'm quoting now, the chauvinistic, nationalistic, arguably fascistic right wing that was his support base and is now castigating him for not going far and hard enough, end quote. I agree with the last part. Not going far and hard enough, yes. But if you say that, buddy, you get the 93% or 77%, which poll you want, with the approval rating in Russia for his job. So then you got about 20% who don't approve of his job. Are those the fascists? So then it's a very tiny minority, right? That actually is the fascist. Or, you know what I mean? Who are those? Are those in his circle? Well, it's only what you believe. Based on what? Who is Peskov? Lavrov? Shoigu? Or there are people that we never heard of yet, but you know them, MI6, yes. But you can't tell us because it's confidential. I don't believe shit what you say, just so you know. Because when they come out and say, I'm going to give you this. Okay, can you bring some evidence? No, it's confidential, you got to believe me. No, I don't. I don't believe shit what you say. It's confidential, but I'm just going to say only this. No, don't say anything. Go back. Go back. I don't want to hear your things. Anyway, so it says, Work suggested to Younger that Putin's replacement might be more extreme and further to the right. Why not to the rest? To the left? I don't think he's to the right, because Putin did a lot of services to the society, to the public. And that's a left. He's a half communist, isn't he? No, you got to make up your mind. And besides, when you talk about left and right, they all call those guys in Germany in the 30s, right, in the 40s, right wing. They call even Mussolini a right wing. I suggest, if you have doubts about that, just watch some videos if you don't have time to read Dinesh D'Souza. Watch that guy. He's available. He's an Indian guy who immigrated here at the age of 18, and he was a left inclined, and then he became a far right, if you want to call him that way. He's not a far right, but anyway. Watch that guy when he's explaining to you his book, or just a few lectures about actually how did that movement in the 30s in Germany and in Italy in 20s and 30s and early 40s turned to be right wing, when actually he said they're not right wing, they're left wing. Just watch that. He's gonna explain to you much better than I could ever do it. Alright, so we have here, yes, so we need to be very careful what we wish for here. Younger said, I personally think in due course that that is what will happen. He will be replaced, but will be replaced by critics from the right. Several reports suggest that Putin's inner circle might be starting to turn against him. I thought he was a big dictator. Nobody had a chance, right? It says that a Russian language magazine, News Times, said that an estimated 70% of the elite around Putin was opposed to the war in Ukraine. Really? I have big doubts about that. So I take offense with them calling him a right wing. He's not a right wing. I think he's I don't want to say in economic terms he's a capitalistic, but on the other hand he's got a lot of programs for families. He's got a church. You can, oh, that's a right wing. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? So he's not he's going with the Russian tradition of family and school and education and our civilization as certain kind of values that it seems like Brussels tries to change in Europe, and that's a big problem. So anyway, I don't care. They can call him whatever they want to call him. I really don't have a dog in this fight. I just want to be a little bit more, how should I put it? I don't like when these guys are saying things that are really like outrageous. Really? Why? Because I know exactly where they go with that. They go with that to equate him with those guys in the 30s and 40s, with those guys here, with Trump, with whomever they don't like is a right-wing extremist. But Mao was a fantastic guy, according to these guys. Stalin was, okay. They got these guys as, just take Mao, and I know some Chinese friends will take offense of that, but unfortunately under his big lips, he did some bad things. It was a big famine over there, and it was the big re-educational program over there, if you remember that. There were a lot of crimes over there. I mean, I kind of know certain things, so I know that it was not a great thing with Mao, at least in the 70s or right before that. Anyway, I don't want to say it was ever good, but I think it was in the 70s. But look at this: far right, far left. There's never far left, not never. 1 in 20, and far right is 19 in 20. Why? Because the mass media tries to portray this way. Watch that, Dinesh D'Souza, Indian guy, okay? There are some others that are like Peruvians or, no, the Indian guy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.